Alrighty, here I am. I'm back to do these next two layouts. So let's get started here. What did I do with that paper? Okay, I want to put this on. Well, I don't need that. It's okay. But I do want to ink this. All right, a little bit. Just a little bit. I've done very little inking in this. Normally I do a lot more, but yeah. Okay, so again, this is a 6x6 piece, and I'm going to just butt it up to the top of the back of the pocket, and it will be just exactly where I want it to be. So I'm going to go right there and put her down. Yeah, because this is the tag, so it looks like there's more space there than there actually is. There's only a little bit, like that much. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put this right here. Whoops, that's a little wide. I believe that's a little bit too wide for this pocket, so I'm going to have to trim it a little bit. How deep is this pocket? I thought it was 2 inches. It is 2 inches. This must be wider. So let's just trim it down a little bit. To about 1 3/4. There we go. That should fit right on there. And it does. Okay, sweet. There to there, and there to there. And then we have this darling little cut apart here with the popsicles. So I'm going to stick that on this black mat. And then we're going to glue the bottom part of it. Now I'm just going to tape it. Just going to tape it to this right here, like that. Okay. And then we got 2 tags to make. This one and this one. And they're the same size. These I made the same size. So let's trim this off. And trim this off. And, you know, I can't tell where this one is, so I'm just going to use this one as a guide. And trim. And trim. There we go. I'm going to put that up there. You know, that isn't the same angle that I wanted it to be. Yeah, either way you look at it, it's not. So I'm going to retrim that once I get this on. Right there. There. Okay. And then this one. So I really shouldn't trim those tags until these pieces are on, because they're not lining up properly. Okay, now I'm going to retrim them straight. And I'll probably cut some of this off too. there is that. And then this one, and trim a little bit of this one off as well. Punch a hole in it. And this one. Oh, I should put some white down at the bottom of this too. Oh, come on. Get out of there. It's stuck there. Okay. White. How much white do I want? I want 1.5, 1.5. Okay, 1.5 by 3. Is that 3? That's 3. 1.5. 1.5. There we go. And this. That should be about right. Yeah. Okay. There's one. Get that excess glue off of there. I'm going to put this on. Well, I got it in my hand. Whilst I have it in my hand, there. Put that one in there, like that. Put this one, oops, get that back. There we go. And this one goes through here. Come on. There we go. And that one goes right there, like that. Okay, so those are the 2 tags. That's that side of the pocket. All right, now we'll do this, which will be this piece over here on there, 4x6 piece right there. And let's see, I can see that pretty good. Is that 4x6? Yeah. All right. And a little glue around that. It looks a little loose on that magnet. So let's do this and this. Get that down. Okay. And then I'm going to put this right here to the edge, but it's not quite wide enough for this. So I've got this special little thing here. That's going to go right from edge to edge. Yeah. So I better put this one down first. I'm going to put this one down right to the very edge over here. Tape sticking out there. do I have it right to the edge? Okay, right to the edge. There we go. And then this can get butted right up to that, leaving a tiny, tiny bit over there. All right. They will fit, guys. They will fit. If you don't give them enough room, then you might have to overlap them a little bit, but that would be all right too. And put that one right up to that one, like that. And that's perfect. Okay, that one's good. Now we've got this one. Now this one, is not a cut apart. It's part of the paper, but I didn't have enough cut aparts, so I wanted to use this, and so I did. So this, okay, is going to be the top, right? So the hinge is going to be on this side. So I'm going to, where's my, there it is. Okay, so if this is up here like this, then the hinge has got to be down here. Okay. Okay. You get back in there. All right. And then this gets glued down to the top of the bottom page. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Top of the bottom page. All right. Did I get that right? Okay. Yeah, got it right. So that when I flip it up, you can read best day ever, barbecue, lemonade. All right, then we got to put a pocket on this page right here. Let me put this down here. I'm not sure if I really like that or not. Yeah, well, let's see. What else could I do? I could do that. We could put this there, but I'm not crazy about that. So I may leave that off altogether. I might just leave it off. But I do have to put a little brad there. So 3 inches and about a 1/4 inch nut up right in the middle, bottom, and we'll put this down right here. Let's put the brad on first. I think I pulled a yellow one. So there's this. Turn it sideways. Let's see, let's slide it on there. And then kind of angle it around. Looks like it, yeah, that'll be just fine. Okay. So here we go. Glue on the side, glue across the bottom, up the other side. And looks like I was able to put it up a little bit. I'm sure I cut it at 4x6, the same as the other, but this seemed to have a little bit more room. So that works. Oops, I gotta slide it this way. Come on, go this way. Either that or shove it that way a little bit. Because I like the sides to line up too. Okay, so that's all good. That's on. This is down. And this. Summer, summer had me a blast. Okay. But oh, those summer nights. That's from Greece. Totally from Greece. And I already have one of these ready, so I'm going to put that one in right there. And this one's not ready, so, well, most of them I just put in without any backing. These, being dark, are not going to show up. So I had to back them on something that would give them a border. That's why these have a double paper. And trim that one. And trim that one. Punch a hole. And I need a ribbon. Oh boy, I need a ribbon. What color do I want? Maybe blue. How about blue? Blue, blue. Oh. Oh man, I'm dropping everything all over the place. I'm going to have a heck of a mess when I get done. And this one will go right there. Or so. It's a little bit. I'm going to have to cut that down a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. Tuck that in like that. All right, so there's that and that. Okay, now we got to go to the next one. That will be this one. And we're going to start with the top. This is going to be a little bit different than the other ones. In that, let me see, how is it going to fit though? Let me make sure. Okay, I did a full back because I didn't have a cut apart to use on this one. So I paper pieced. Now if I put this up to the top, I need to put this down here. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go backwards on this one because I might have to trim this a little bit, but I can. So I'm going to put my brad on here. what color do I want to use? Think, how about orange? I have not used orange. Let's go with orange. No, that's pink. There's orange. The heck. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Like this. And I need to definitely see the top of this page. There. So if I put this like this is going to be down too low, so I do have to trim this off a little bit. And I'll tell you what it is after I get it trimmed. Let's see if that's enough. That'll work. So what I did is I cut this at, let me see on here. Okay, I cut it at 4 3/8, scored it at a 1/2 inch, which meant that this is 3 7/8, and by 6. So I'm going to put this on here like this. And glue it down. But you know, I think I'll put this on first. 1, 2. All right, let's put this on first, because that's the most important piece. And then I can trim the blue to where I need it. Can't really trim the other 2 pieces. So at the top where the fold is, just center this back and forth and put that like right there with a tiny little black border at the top. Then I'm going to take Best Summer Ever, put it right below that piece, and then we'll see what we got left over. Whoops. We'll see what we got left over for the blue. Oh boy, we got to cut a lot of the blue off. All right. Definitely have to cut the blue off. So let me get this here. And I got to cut the blue down to about 1 1/2, I think. Okay, that'll do it. 1 1/2 will work. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to go to the 1/16 of an inch. It probably should have been a 1/16 of an inch wider, but that's okay. Don't want to get that nitpicky. Just makes things difficult. So then we got this, and then I can stick that in there, and then I'm going to glue it down so it'll fit perfect in there. All right. go. There's that. Line it up left and right. This is really a pretty good way to do this. Okay, and it's even across there. I'm going to set it down. Put on there. Take that out now. That looks pretty good, don't you think? I do. Okay, so make sure that's down. And then what I'm going to put in here is kind of a makeshift little booklet. I'm just going to use something dark to edge around this. Take this. And this is the little booklet that is, oh, it's about 7 by 4.5, and then scored at 3.5 and folded. I'll just take it like that. That's a pretty cute little booklet. I'm just going to tuck that right in that little pocket right there. Make sure that's down really good. So there's that. That. Okay, now we got to do this. So this is going to go right here. Do right now. Better get a little blue around that magnet. Okay. All right, there's that. Now this is going to go here, and this is going to go over here, sort of kind of like that. Sort of like we did with the previous page. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. All the way over to the edge, we're leaving just a tiny bit of black there. Okay, right there. And this should be put right up to that, like so. Yep, just like that. Good. Yay, summer. Yay, summer. Best summer ever with a booklet. And now we got to do this part here. This is a really cool piece right here. I like this a lot. I don't think that I put anything under it to make it bigger, but let me look real quick. Come on. Yellow there. Nope. Okay, just do it like that. So I'm just going to center this as close as I can to this whole page, and I'm going to ink around it. But not on the white side, just on the blue part. So before I do that, I'm going to put a little flap on here. And I think I'm going to put it right about there, not down to the bottom, but up maybe almost a ½ inch, not quite. Just put it right there, turn it over, put some glue on that hinge and put it down. Now I need a magnet too, so I'm going to have to put a magnet. Let's do this. Where'd it go? Okay, there you are. There's two of them together. Well, I'll just put one down and then slide the other one off. All right, so here's a glue dot. I'll put right there. Put this down like that. Then I can slide one of them off. All right, and I'm going to go over here and let that one find that one, and then put some tape across here. And across this way. Like that. And then I can tape all the way around this. And then I can center this on here. About like right about there. That looks good to me. I'll put some glue around this one. And I'm going to ink this little splish splash water sprinkler. And put this right on here, like this. And we got a little thing like that. All right, that's that. So we've got that, these. This and that. Now that's all done, except that is keeping that closed really well. And all we have to do now is the outside of the book. So I will be back with the next one. This is only a half-hour video. You know, I could probably go ahead and do it, but I'm not sure I have the pieces ready, so I'll be back in the next video. See ya.